Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing books 1 and 2 of the Percy Jackson series. Currently I'm on book 4, and I love this series so far. Yeah, it's great. So, books 1 and 2 are technically a reread I did, but I'm still going to count it as the first time reading it because this book I remember vividly reading. This book I didn't remember that much of it, but then rereading it I did remember quite a bit. I gave you this, the whole series is a 5-star series so far. Love me. Yeah. We're going to talk about book 1. I'm not going to do like a whole summary like I normally do, but I'm not going to make that mistake twice. Sorry, I had to move my cursor above the record button, away from the record button, because I'm not going to retake this another time. But yeah, I'm not going to do like a whole recap and give you my thoughts. I'm just going to tell you what I thought of it. These are spoilers. So there's nothing really. It's so action-packed that even if I did give you a summary telling you what happened, there's still like more things that like you're gonna be like, what? That's crazy. Like twists and turns, and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't see that. Like, yeah. I love how fast this series goes. Like, I love how like action-packed it is. I love the fact that we're learning with Percy. So there's not like a lot of stuff that like you know that he doesn't know that you're like, oh well, I already know this, because you're finding it out with him. And then if it doesn't, they don't recap enough for you to just know. Like, I can't just jump into the 4th book and be like, it recaps it and like you just know it what happens. Which I do like, because I don't like a book that recaps so much. I just don't. In the first book, I loved, like, even the beginning when Percy was finding out that he was a half-blood, it was still, like, action-packed. It was still a lot. It was still, like, good, you know? And then when he gets to camp, a lot's still going on. Like, it's still crazy. I like the relationships that happen. I love Annabeth and Percy, how they're growing closer throughout the books. I loved how, well, I guess they were friends before this book even started. But I still love the connection between Grover and Percy Jackson. I love how, like, him and Clarice, they hate each other. But then when they need each other's help, they're like, yeah, they get along. And I'm like, yeah, I love that. I loved the scene with Harry and Ares, the god of war. Love that. I didn't love it, but I was like, oh, okay. And then I didn't expect that to happen to his mom. I don't know. I loved that, like, he wanted to bring his mom back from the underworld, and stuff. I loved his reaction to when his mom found out his stepdad was beating on her when he wasn't around. I just love that, like, how much he loves and cares for his mom. It's so cute. And I feel like his reaction to his stepdad, like, beating on his mom really, like, represents, like, that, like, I don't know, represents that emotion that, like, kids feel when they see that, when they learn that their parents are getting abused, or, like, their mom is getting abused, or their dad's getting abused. I don't know. I thought it was cute. I thought that I love how like there's a big mission, but then there's a lot of separate missions too that happen. It like keeps me on my toes. And then the ending, like the plot twist that happens on the end, I'm not gonna spoil it. But actually I will. Luke betraying Percy. Crazy. I was like, first book and you have that big of a plot twist? Oh my gosh. And then Athena's a god. That is not her name. Her name is, Athena, right? No. I'll find it. We're just trying to back these boats. They like give you information, but not the information you're looking for. What is her name? Maybe it says it on this book. It's Athena. Probably won't. Athena. It's not right. It's not Athena. It's like. Her name's right there. That's not right. It's like. What is her name? Athena. It's she didn't come back in that book. She didn't come back in book 1. She came back in book 2. What is her name? Let me look for the third book. Talia. Oh my gosh, Talia comes back in the second book, not the first one. But the plot twist where he poisons the tree, that was crazy. Now the second book. I also love this book. I loved the relationship, like how the relationship started to go with Percy and Tyson. Yeah. I loved watching it. I thought that Grover being like having to wear a wedding dress, I thought it was so interesting. It was. Yeah, I don't think I could even. Probably could. I feel like as the books go on, they just get better and better because more characters are like thrown in, more relationships are created, and then there are more like things you want to like answer. So I think they just get better and better. Oh, I thought that the ship thing was so interesting. I love the fact that like you think you're getting closer and you think you're getting closer until you're finally close enough for it to be done. I think, yeah. I thought them having to go to the mountain and how, like, that mountain on that island, I thought it was so interesting and it was so cool. And how Tyson just came back to life, I thought it was so cool. In book 2, pretty sure this is when they find out about Luke's, like, yeah, they found out about like Luke's ship and stuff, and I thought that was really cool. Oh, and I loved at the end when they find out like when these like the um they come to get them. I thought that was really interesting. I don't know. I love these books. I really recommend you reading them. They are so good. Yeah. Yeah, so definitely read them. I kind of want to watch the TV show now, but I probably won't. Yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful rest of your week. Yeah, have a wonderful day. Love you.